Sixth graders, today is day number 1 of our TinkerCAD project. And throughout this project, we are going to learn how to use this TinkerCAD program, which is going to allow us to build some things and create some things on our Chromebooks and then get them 3D printed in the classroom. And so I'm excited about this. I know your other teachers are excited also, just to build and create some things and then get those 3D printed. So today is day number 1. As you see on the screen, we are going to work on some vocabulary. These are going to be some vocabulary terms that allow us to use our TinkerCAD program and kind of understand it a little bit better. And so we want to make sure that you put definitions into your own words so that you better understand them. So please don't just copy and paste from the internet, but try to think about, okay, what does that term mean as I look it up? And, and then writing it in a way that you personally understand it. And you can see the words that you are going to define in your design notebook today. They're listed here on the screen down at the bottom. So the words tutorial, rotate, align, plane, polygon, cylinder, wedge, and duplicate. So right now, go ahead and open up your design notebook. All right, now that you have your design notebook open, you talked in class about how our notebook changed a little bit in terms of the colors. Hopefully this makes it a little bit easier to use. The colors are still the same. The blues are the must-do. Orange are what you should do, and then things that are in pink are aspire to do. But rather than just having the fonts in those colors, we've kind of highlighted the background so that it just helps you visually kind of understand what you are supposed to do. So today, again, we are day number 1. So in class, you reviewed the design notebook, and now today you are completing the vocabulary terms. So let's scroll down now and find our vocabulary terms. You scroll down, you should have a goal for yourself today. You can see here it says start day number 1 in bright green. So we've got the go. So here you see our vocabulary terms that we're going to define. Okay? So tutorial, rotate, align, plane, polygon, cylinder, wedge, and duplicate. And once you have those defined, you see the stop sign right here. This is the end of day number 1. So this is all that you need to do for today, is get these definitions down. As you are looking for these definitions, you can use whatever resources you have available to you to find the definitions. For this first one, tutorial, we kind of gave you a starter. A tutorial is a paper, a book, a film, or a program that does something, and you just need to kind of fill in the rest of that definition. We put a link in your design notebook here to the dictionary in order to help you with that definition. All right, so you can click on this link and that will take you to the definition that will help you answer this. Or if you choose, you could go to Google and you could just type in tutorial definition and see what comes up as well. All right, I'm going to use this link, so I'm going to click on that link, and that takes me to the dictionary with a couple different definitions. Well, it happens to be right here. If you can see our definition, well, now we can fill in the rest of that definition. Tutorial is a paper, book, film, or computer program that provides practical information about a specific subject. Okay, now we don't want to just copy and paste this. Okay, so we need to think of how could we put this into terms that that I understand. This dictionary kind of website is kind of neat because if I scroll down here, I've got this Did You Know section right here, and there's an interesting sentence that's written in here that might help me better understand what this word actually means. Many computer programs include electronic tutorials to help the new user get used to the program. And that's what we're doing. We're going to be using an electronic kind of technology or program to create things on our 3D printer. So tutorials help us as new users get used to the program, leading him or her through all of its functions, often by means of pictures and short videos. So if I go back here, if I think a little bit, so I know that it is something that provides practical information. I maybe don't know what this word practical means, but I do know what information is about a specific subject. And I went down here and it talked about helping new users, tutorials, help new users get used to a program. leading me through the functions using pictures or short videos. So I think I kind of have a definition now. So in my own words, I'm going to say a paper, book, film, or program that helps me understand how to use the program. So that's my definition of what a tutorial is. Okay, it's a paper, book, film, or program that helps me to understand how to use the program. It's maybe I'm going to add to this, a how-to guide. Okay, so there's the definition for that one. Now you're going to go through the rest of these and say, okay, what is rotate? You're going to look that up. Again, use Google. You could go back to your dictionary right here, and rather than tutorial, you could type in the next word and use this site. It's kind of up to you what resources you use. You maybe know this definition already, and you can write that in there. Again, put them in words and terms so that you understand what they are. So rotate, align, plane, polygon, cylinder, wedge, and duplicate. And once you have all those definitions down, it is the end of day number 1, and you can stop. If you do have any questions, please feel free to reach out to your teacher. And your teacher would be more than willing to help you out with this. All right? Happy hunting. Good luck. Find these definitions.